requirement. And of course, most of our people are disadvantaged, and the literacy rate is not that high. We weren't paying any attention. But all of a sudden, we noticed that there was a large sand mine operator applying for a permit. At the same time, the county was installing a sewage processing plant there. So the community, we got together, two churches, both ministers and all, and the community, we came together and look, we need to do something and start paying attention to what's happening. And we met and formed an organization, the Royal Oak Concerned Citizen Association, or ROCCA. And when we started investigating, we found out that we had the largest concentration of sand mine excavation in the county. We had the animal shelter had been moved from one of the gated communities and installed in our community. We noticed that the landfill, the sewage processing plant, was installed in our community. Then we also realized that just to the northeast of our community, there were two landfills already. One on approximately 20 acres of land. An S&W with no line. A C&W, a C&D on top of that, no line. And the county at that time had purchased 250 acres of land just across the creek from those two, moving closer to where we live, to put an additional landfill, 250 acres, with a proposal to stack debris 152 feet above sea level with no line. Now, the state law says there must be a liner, but if you're expanding, you may not have to. So they call it an expansion. And on approximately 25 acres, now they're moving on to 250 acres. To expand, that would be an expansion with no line. And this is where we really started fighting. The excavation of the sand mines and the expansion of the landfill, and we found that we were being encroached upon more than any other community. We had a larger burden environmentally than any other community. So we started partitioning, county commission, board of adjustment. And starting with the landfill, the excavation, they come in and say, well, we're going to excavate, rent, a lease, 20 acres of land, or dig a 20-acre hole to haul out gravity. In our county, I approached the state district water quality people, and they informed us that where we live, in the area, there's a material called marl. They call it marl. Some people call it cocaine. It's a type of soil that is very hard once it dries. It's almost like concrete. It's arrived from seashells maybe millions of years ago. Where we live used to be the ocean. And that, the water quality people told us that that material was located about 35 to 40 feet in that area. Now, this is where our wells are, our well water. Everybody in our community on a well water. And they said this material usually is where your water is stored and filtered. But they want that material. We asked the county and the Board of Adjustment, don't issue a permit. If you do, give them 5 or 10 feet. Or make sure that people around have a deep well before you start. Wouldn't do any of that. If anything happened to your water, we'll take care of it. How they going to take care of it out this time? You understand what I'm saying? Okay. From there we went to the landfill. Why are you expanding over on us with the landfill? And fortunately for us, once we started fighting the petition, our own, we contacted other people. And the UNC, Office of Civil Rights, joined us. Environmental Justice, we became a member of that. They came down, and that's where we are now. We fight. And of course, that's all I would say about it legally. But let me leave you with the situation that we have at the moment. The largest concentration of sand mines in the county. A dog pound or animal shelter that has water and sewer installed for the dogs, none for the people. And a sewage processing plant, transfer station, and a proposal to build another landfill in our community. That's where we are. We are in the courts, but fortunately for us, we had a hearing before the planning board. Long hearing and submitted information in our community. The planning board decided not to issue the county a special exception permit to proceed with the landfill. So that's a victory. That's where we are. A predominantly African American community that's been there for centuries. Around the Royal Swamp, which leads into several creeks through where the present landfill is at, and on into the Lagafala River. Now, all of you who like oysters, shrimp, fish, and things of that sort, think about it. That's where we are. So what we are trying to do is, and the attorneys, and we're going into court, but we're trying to convince the people that if it happens to us, it's going to happen to them. Because we live over, we have two major aquifers in Brunswick County, Black Creek, Pasadena, and the one that we live over, I can't think of the name at the moment, I'll think of it in a minute. But anyway, they say it's 100 feet deep. Now, if they dig, the county allows them to go 37 feet. But if those contractors and the land is private, once they get it, you can't go in and see what they're doing, and they discover that more, where do you think they're going? They're going to keep on going. And everybody, every single person in our community, on well, shallow well. That's where we are. So I'll stop there. Where we've been, why, how we got here, and where we are. And if we become contaminated, the Lagafala River is vulnerable.